Hello again, guys and girls, the Gears of War community. Welcome back to another Gears of War 3 gameplay commentary. Today, first off, I really have to give a massive thank you to XX Clutch Chris, or Modded Talent, whichever you prefer to know him as. He's another YouTuber who I've met recently and has recently given me a shout out, and I've gotten a massive sub boost. The community on my channel has grown magnificently by something like 60%. And it's a wonderful thing to happen just because it shows a little bit more collaboration in the community, and I'm more than thankful for what he's done for me. So yeah, if any of you guys don't realise what's happened yet, I mean, if you haven't seen the comments on my last video, go over and check out Modded Talent's YouTube channel. It does fairly similar content to me, brings you great gameplays, great player, and gives you some real good things to think about. Anyway, so today I want to talk about why you should develop a game for esports. Now, I've seen this on the forums, on the Epic Games forums. It seems like most of my commentaries get spurred on by them these days. I just jump on there, I see something, and it's like, okay, that's kind of something interesting. So recently I saw someone who posted up a video of Quindel Hoyo basically talking about how he was planning, or how Epic was planning on designing Gears of War Judgment for esports, and like the reply to this was kind of strange. I don't think people understand what it means to design a game for esports. So some of the things I read went a little bit like, no guys, I don't want the game designed for esports. I don't like going into ranked matches and getting crossed and coming up against a 5-man team. And you got to understand, that's the exact opposite of what happens when you design a game for esports. That's what happens when a game is designed badly and the competitive side is dropped, or not dropped, but the competitive side of it isn't focused as much, and it's just focused on basic fun. That's when the game gets imbalanced, because when you want to make something just simple, basic fun, you don't take everything into account like you do when you want to balance a game perfectly if you design it for esports. So that's the one big major thing I want people to understand when they realise that a game is being designed for esports. That means it's being designed in the best, most competitive way possible, which trickles down, really. I mean, what I mean when I say that is, when you design a game for esports, you're designing it so from the top to bottom it will be the best game possible. So you want to design it so the pros can really get into it, they can enjoy the game, they can respect the game, they can have fun playing it on a professional competitive level. But because it's designed in that way, that gives people who aren't professionals, maybe don't even want to play the game competitively, just want to chill and have fun. It means the game that is most balanced is as balanced as possible for people to play. So when you come into a game, you don't have to worry about getting lancered down because the lancer's overpowered. No, that's the point of designing a game for esports. Now, if you look at League of Legends, there are a few things which are questionable, yes, but they constantly update the game. They are trying to get the game as best as possible for esports, so that, it's never unbalanced, it's never unfair, and that's what people don't seem to understand. Another thing, I still can't speak. Another big reason why they want to design it for esports is it makes the game more entertaining, simply because they want to make the game fun to watch and fun to play. So while someone is making a game for esports, they want to make the game as fun as possible for the spectators, because when you design a game for esports, obviously it's going to be on showcase when you're at MLG, EGL, I-Series, Hype for Station, whatever you're at. Whatever tournament there is, there's always going to be a spectator base, and the best possible fair, fun, fast-paced game is always the funnest to watch for people, or basically it's just entertaining to see people who are good at this game. And the last thing I really want to say is the big thing about designing a game for esports is you want to design it to be as, I don't want to say as difficult as possible, but you want to design it to have as many levels as possible, so people can get better and better and better at the game. And this really gives a real perspective on how good players are, and it bands people together. We see so much in Gears of War that you see the separation between the people who want to play the game casual and the separation, or this is the worst commentary ever, guys. You see the separation between the guys who want to play the game casually, and you see the people who want to play the game competitively, you know? And in Gears of War, it's really difficult because, you know, the competitive players look at the casual players as noobs, as people who just are terrible at the game, they can't do anything better. And then the casual players see the competitive players. Most of the time, I hear opinions like, oh yeah, you're just bad at the game, you can't do this, that, and the other. And it creates this conflict within the actual community. Now, if you turn and look at League of Legends, I keep using this as an example because it's almost perfect. It's a game designed for esports. That's what the subject is, obviously. But if you look at League of Legends, it's so perfectly made that there is no separation. You can always know when a player is better than you. You can always respect that. And that's what the big thing here is. It brings the community together a little bit more, and it puts a little bit more emphasis on being about the game rather than just being made up skill like quick scoping or wall bouncing everywhere. And, you know, various different games have various different things, and these are just the different things that come up everywhere where people have invented their own types of skill. But anyway, guys, I think I've run over time. I'm going to have to edit some gameplay back into that. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.